Morning traders, welcome to part 2 of today's market update video. So this video is concentrating on some of the key news that's coming out today. So we're using the economic calendar that's found in the client portal with our trading accounts. All traders can access this who have an account with us. We're just going to run over the high impact news. So that's the news that's going to be listed in red, as normally this has the highest chance of creating volatility in the market, so depending on what's coming in. So we're going to just run through each day and just have a look at some of the the key news and events that are coming out during the week. So we're going to start with Tuesday, as there's no key news coming out today. It will be a bank holiday in Canada tomorrow, and look at some of the data that's coming out tomorrow. So the unemployment rate's coming out tomorrow for the UK. The climate count change is coming out for the UK as well. Employment change. Then we have the Swiss National Bank Chairman Jordan's speech, and then we have gross domestic GDP coming out of the EU, and looking for 0.1 and minus 0.1. And on the year-on-year and the quarter-on-quarter. So coming on to Wednesday, we have probably the highlight of the week, which is US CPI data. So they're looking for year-on-year. We have the core, and we also have just the month-on-month CPI. So they're looking for 0.3 on the month-on-month. Looking for 0.1 on the month-on-month, and they're looking for 4.1 on the year-on-year. Now, we've also got another figure here of 3.3. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with the year-on-year in particular. The core has also been pretty stubborn, so with that 0.3, will we see it come in as expected or lower than expected? If it does come in higher than expected, we should all know what that really means these days. If it comes in lower as well, if it comes in as expected, I think that could be a little bit confusing. Then we'll have to revert back to some of the comments we've been hearing from the Fed and some of the other data we've been seeing as well. So it'll be interesting to see if we do have data coming in higher or below, or at what's expected. The year-on-year will be probably the one watched a fair bit, and the core. And if we do see any surprises there, so definitely be looking at the dollar and US stock indices and other indices that are obviously sensitive to their movements, which is most of them, and that will be on 12:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time on Wednesday morning. So normally that would come out on Tuesday, but with it is Eastern Standard Time, but with the daylight saving shifts in the US and in Australia, it does sneak into Wednesday now. So also on Wednesday we have the Australian Wage Price Index, and we have industrial production data coming out of China. They're looking for 4.5%. Retail sales data as well coming out at 7%. And UK data as well. There is CPI and data coming out as well. So it's a fair bit. And then the BOE monetary policy report hearings as well coming out that day. So there's a fair bit coming out on Wednesday, so there'll be plenty to keep an eye on during that day. And then moving into Thursday, we have more US inflationary data coming out, and we also have retail sales as well. So this is another piece in the puzzle this week. So depending on what comes out in CPI, this could make things interesting this week, depending on what comes out in the producer price index, and if retail sales as well, to give us any surprises that could add to it as well. So in terms of retail sales, they're looking for minus 0.1%, and the US Australian unemployment a little bit later, and the PPI data they're looking for minus 0.2, and they're looking for 0.3 in the core. So sorry, minus 0.2 in the retail sales, and the core PPI, they're looking for 0.3 and 0.1 on the PPI. So this will be interesting to see in combination with that data, the CPI data we see on Wednesday. And just to finish up on Thursday, this is important locally here in Australia, is employment change. So they're looking for unemployment to be at 3.7% and looking for 18k in employment change for jobs created. So if we see any big surprises to the upside there in job creation, or if unemployment also drops in parallel with that, that could definitely cause a little bit of friction and worry in terms of rate rises to end the year here in Australia. So I think a lot of AUD traders will be watching that one just to see what data comes in from those two. Now they're moving into Friday to wrap up the week, and a couple things coming out on Friday. So there's retail sales coming out from the UK and looking for 0.3%. And then into Saturday, we have the Swiss National Bank chairman has a speech, and that will be into Saturday, and that will sort of wrap up the week. And nothing really, drastic. Obviously, there's unemployment claims coming out as well in the US, and the retail sales to finish it off. So definitely this week we're looking at the US CPI, the PPI, retail sales, and then a little bit of data is all coming out from China. So as well. So if you are interested in that, then we have the industrial production. Then locally here, I think traders will be keeping a good eye on that unemployment data. If you are a pound trader, there's a few things coming out this week. Obviously, the climate count change, and we also have just to wrap up the week, retail sales coming out of the UK as well. So they are looking for that 0.3 after that minus 0.9% last time. So there's a few things coming out. It's good, depending on what comes out with the US CPI and PPI, it could be an exciting week on the dollar or on US indexes, or it could be flat if we don't see much movement. So we're really looking forward to see that one as well. So thank you very much for your time. Definitely check out those ones during the week, and until next week, we wish you all the best of your trading. If you have any questions, or you'd like to know anything, please feel free to drop us a message, and we'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, all the best. Thank you very much for checking out today's videos, and bye for now.